ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's just how I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at top so high, I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade. The rules of the game.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. He'll face this man. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Usually Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
No doubt about it. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice hook. Jab does not score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You're thinking, all right, now you're switching off. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
But don't forget the job, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on it.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Beautiful counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you gotta get inside.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting. Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Jab slip,
Listen, you've switched up. What do? You've done all that work all the way.
Shots. Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The courage on display here is incredible. He threw a punch and just got countered. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. I like that, I'm happy. Good work out there.
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off. You got
Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great.
What are you doing? Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
Come on, you're better than that. You're switching off.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
What was that? What are you doing? I need to go back out there. I need you to win.
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Here's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Frazier finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
What a round so far. Down goes Joe Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Go back out there, take his confidence.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Okay, focus, man, focus. Big deep breath, big deep breaths.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little.
All right, now you're switching off. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.
Do what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Good work out there, the jabs work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back.
Work. Stay focused, don't let him back into
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's his round. You need to go back out.
Give him all 3 shots, keep smart. Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Let's go.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Does well to block that left jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Blocks that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just keep him on the end.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're switching off?
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't pick it.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. You're boxing, be smart.
The defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Good man.
Listen, you've switched up. What do you do? Come on, you're switching.
The gaps will appear. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time.
You switched off completely.
On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punch, counter punch. They block that jab. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that jab slip.
Come on, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
All shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
It's in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
What was that? What are you doing? You're switching off, and you stop.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good work out there. The jab.
What are you doing? Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your mind.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And he just missed with that left jab. You don't want to trade shots. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Oh no, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Is Frazier in trouble? Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. And there's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Did you see that? Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the fight, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.